Hey everybody, it's Wolvash. Welcome back to Control. Alright, we left off heading to speak with Emily, and that's what we're going to do. I believe it's straight. It is straight ahead, but the other straight. This straight, not that straight. George straight, not Tom straight. I don't know.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms? The hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
I did.
Emily?
Oh.
Let's talk.
Of course.
We will talk, but first, I remember we have a buttload to get through in here. So let's start with research and records. All right, initial impressions. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I've dismissed this theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She's able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss? More work to be done. Alright, that's all for there. Case files. Hotline. Alright, hotline. Containment procedure. Object should be inaccessible for use except by the director. Object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs, again, why is that redacted? Unless it weighs like 11 million pounds, and then it's a really weird thing. The object allows the director to communicate with the redacted. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal redacted. Oh, that's... I don't want that part to be redacted. I'd like to know what that is. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including blank and redacted, but its origin remains unknown. Oh no, we're not done yet. Butte Supplement. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino, and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file Mod 1. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside the room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the redacted and redacted sectors. All these access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is redacted. But initial hypothesis centers on the Butte AWE as a redacted. You guys are killing me with the black marker. Alright, let's see. Trench Bureau funding. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. That is a crazy complaint to have come in. And the hotline. Okay. Hotline. Oh, are these... Wait a second. Do we need to watch all this stuff? Is this stuff we've seen? Let's play this out and see what happens.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines,
the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown of fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
So are these just conversations that he's had over the hotline? I wonder.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. A traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a rain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
Weird. Management team.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. They have proven themselves.
I think this is the one we
Darling,
heard. Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall.
Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. So I followed my own orders. Northmore hated my guts for that. But things change when you become director. You suddenly see this dark void for the horror show it truly is, filled with screaming fear we pretend to control. Sand leaks through my fingers. The roses I pruned in the garden back when I still had a family, all dead. Heat escapes my body. My thoughts are scattered. The universe keeps expanding. I can't keep up with it alone. When I forget that, things go wrong. And my team has to pick up the pieces. Damage control. To help me get out of my mess.
I hate when people have to help me get out of my mess. Ocean View. Learn more about that hotel. The Portal Hotel.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
All right, the coming storm.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
So Darling was researching something that he was worried was going to cause big problems. So maybe that's going to be the center point of everything that's going on here. What is this? The Bureau/game needs you. What? Okay. I feel like the more I'm learning, the less I understand. Let's talk to Pope.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. His gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is.
They affect me.
We could find out something that would help us.
When they throw stuff at me, it affects me.
I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Oh, everything's shifting. Or are we back outside? Back to the 1980s PC and the 1960s phone. The creepy old janitor. It's sepia tone, that's how you know it's serious. Is it the sound of blood or the sound of him mopping? That's... Oh, that's the Mako reactor. We just moved into Final Fantasy VII. Alright, 4 ability points received. What? Huh? What? Too much stuff happened too fast. Upgrade and unlock new abilities from the nearest control point. Okay, that's not far.
Do you hear that?
What? What?
Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
I'll go look.
I don't hear anyone singing. What are you talking about?
Hi, Jesse.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
If you have more things to talk about, I'll have more questions.
These readings are erratic.
Singing.
I didn't hear any
Sounds like it's coming
singing.
from the elevator.
Incantation, as she calls it.
You
What?
mean like in person?
In person, with a pencil and paper. I think she's trying to get us killed.
Okay. Mission, search for a way into the maintenance sector. Collectibles, another hotline? Whoa, board countermeasures. What is this? Sorry for the blinding light. So the board is going to be issuing countermeasures and I get rewarded for it? Is that what's happening? Let's use it and see. So we have abilities, astral constructs, board countermeasures, and outfits. Let's look at abilities first. Extra health, that's always good. Extra energy, additionally good. Melee damage, not worried about that right now. Launch damage, that's good. Launch grenades back at the enemy. Ooh, that sounds good. Launch basic enemies. Launch large enemies. Launch large objects. Well, gosh darn it. We gotta go with the launching stuff, right? It's locked. Oh, I have to hold it. It's one of those kind of things, is it? Alright, let's see. Let's add some launch damage. Additional weapon form slot. Sweet. Okay. I don't know what that means yet, but we're going to figure it out. Launching grenades. Oh, that takes two. Oh, did this take 2 as well? Because I had 4. And I only unlocked 2 things. Well, then let's add some health for right now. Okay. That's cool. Let's see what weapon form slot does after we see what astral constructs. Oh, maybe this is it. Weapon forms. Construct Shatter. Shatter has high stopping power with scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range. Or Construct Shatter, not Construct Shatter. Undefined readings. So all of those things are just parts and pieces. Okay. And what, we can construct mods too? Obscure personnel mod. Upgrade. Refresh mods. What does upgrade mean? I don't know. Okay. Wait, is this creating mods from materials? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Maybe we should build this. New weapon form constructed. That took a lot of my stuff. I didn't pay attention to how much it was taking. What are board countermeasures? Okay. Kill hiss rangers in the executive sector using shatter. You may enjoy /execute/smile this measure. Smile not guaranteed. Okay, so we got to kill 5 rangers using shatter. Kill enemies in the executive sector. Kill enemies with the service weapon in charge mode. Kill enemies with the service weapon in pierce mode. Kill enemies with headshots. Okay. Can I accept? Good. I can only accept 3 at a time? Okay. Well then. Whoops. Okay. I want to pick ones that I can like actually possibly do. Spin maneuvers. See, I don't have pierce or spin mode, so none of that would have mattered. Outfits are still the same. And nope. There we go. So, Shatter has a mod we can put in. This is projectile boost. More projectiles fired. Okay. Damage at low health. Recoil. Energy gain from headshots. Let's put the projectiles fired on there right now. Personal mods, we still haven't unlocked anything new on that, so we'll just leave that alone. And then for weapon forms, how do we do that?
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Dude, I can launch objects so far.
Never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
How do we select a new weapon? Do I have to like equip it? Equipped and equipped. Okay. I guess we're not worried about it right now. So that was a lot of stuff. Let's see what we're missing. I probably already went in here, but we'll double check because I don't recall. Yeah, we're good. We want to see, we're heading to Central Executive. That's fine. Isn't that exactly what we're doing here?
These questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Here? But we don't have the proper
Search for a way into the
Maybe
maintenance
you can
sector.
build an observation unit from the containment sector.
Where's
I'll
the
put you
maintenance
up as
sector? There's not levels to the map. So I'm not sure where we go right now.
I heard the Hiss attack the power.
We'll just move around wherever we can and just see what we bump into. Hey, there's a lot more people walking around than I saw before. Director's office, executive affairs. If I go into executive affairs, will that lead me to maintenance in any way? Probably not. But that's one of my missions. Executive sector. Should we go in there or just... We'll probably get it as we play through the game. I don't need to hunt these things down, I don't think. Oh, this is new. This is new. I saw para-utility. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. The potency of these abilities depends on the para-utilitarian. Using the redacted object of power as an example, some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of redacted, while others are only capable of little as redacted. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed that some redacted exists within the body, and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is still considering this request. Okay, so Northmore was the director, not because he just bumbled into it, but because he was a powerful... I love how clear this stuff is. Like, you can read every single bit of it. That's great. It's not just blurry text. Somebody had to come up with something back there. Alright, boardroom, toggle map. Okay, so we know what the boardroom is. We don't care. We need to find the maintenance sector. Executive, central executive, which is where we are.
If the internal lockdown is in effect, then they can't use the elevator.
So, like, what does that mean? Is there, maybe there's a sector elevator. Maybe that's it. Oh, there we go.
Time to burn. Meet me in the maintenance.
No, you're creepy, dude. Maybe I shouldn't judge
Like
a
I
book
said
by its
before,
cover.
The janitor is a friendly face.
Really, he's not. He's scary as all get out. He's listening to a phony Walkman.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
Everyone's guiding you. This is really cool, by the way. Pistol, shotgun / crossbow. And no, we can't go in there. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to go in there anyway. I do want to see what's going on down here, though. What does our map look like now? Holy jeez. Holy jeez. I thought, oh, this won't be so bad. No, it's frigging bad. And look, they've redacted the map. These redacting SOBs. Now I've got to find everything. We don't have level 2 clearance yet. Nope. Okay. I see how it's going to be. Everything's locked. It's all dark. Janitor's office. Sector elevator. Could the janitor, I mean, he's the janitor, I get it, but does he have
The
to...
directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Does he have to have an office in the, like, wet, muggy basement? The guy has to work in this crap all day. Don't make him sit in it, too. My word. Well, frickin' A. Let's go ahead and see what Shatter does. Do those count as headshots? Because they should. Whoa. Where's my health? Somebody's shooting at me. Woo! Okay. I should have grabbed some stuff and thrown it while I was at it, but I was kind of just testing Shatter out. You do got to get pretty close for it to be effective, it seems like. Unless you're a box, then you can be far away and it'll blow the crap out of you. All right, let's control this control point, shall we? I love this. I love all the shifting that happens. That's so cool. And now we have a sign. Janitor's office, ventilation, Black Rock Quarry and processing. Out that way. Okay. Let's go pistol on this one. So we have a little bit of range between us and the bad guys. Seemed like that might have been helpful that time. Although... that was awesome. Come on. I'm just throwing rubber trash cans, guys. I haven't even started to get into the heavy stuff. Those are headshots. That's got to count for something. What is that? No weapon marks. I see bullets, but I don't see where they're coming from. Headshots again. Give me my due. Alright. I see this red glowing nightmare portal back here. At least it was for a minute. Maybe that was just them escaping. That was just them escaping. Okay. Find Ati the janitor. This is a big place,
What's
man.
down that way?
Maybe his office? I don't know. Janitor's office is this way, though. That's Ati the janitor. Let's... What are we looking at? Now, we're looking at time. So let's go ahead and stop right here, and we'll pick up with Ati the janitor. He has a poster on... Remember how she said about the poster on the wall, like in Shawshank Redemption? And then we come to his room, and he literally has a poster on the on his door. Like... We're going to see what's behind there isn't what we think it is. Is that the metaphor? Alright, well, I guess we'll find out next time. Guys, thanks for watching. Join us next time and we'll find out what Ati the janitor is up to besides being creepy. And maybe helpful. I don't know. My money's on creepy, though. Alright, take care, guys.